Hi friends, it's Victor Costa and welcome to the Daily Lift. I hope you're having an outstanding day and I hope today's podcast makes it even better for you. A lot of people ask me, how long does it take to accomplish X? Whatever their interest is, whatever their passion is, whatever they would like to accomplish. There's always this question of how long will it take to accomplish such and such? And I want to point out that this is a question that is off track, if you will, because you may have seen people accomplish things in your life that would normally take decades. They accomplish it in a very, very short period of time. And you wonder how that is. You wonder, are they just that lucky? They must have known someone to get to where they are, or they must have greased some palms, because I have been trying this for a very, very long time, and I am in nowhere near the position that this other person is who just tried this for a very, very short period of time. And so there must be some chicanery at play. There must be something else that's going on that doesn't seem kosher, because normally it would take so long to accomplish this task. But in fact, they have accomplished it in such a short period of time that there must be something underhanded at play. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I know it's not right. Now, I will tell you that I have met a lot of people. I have 180,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 25 million views on some of the videos, and in all the videos, and I get a chance to speak to remarkable people who have made physical transformations, financial transformations, emotional transformations in an extremely short period of time. You may see someone in the gym who has lost a tremendous amount of weight in a short period of time, yet you seem to be struggling for years or decades, or you think that they've built up their body in a very, very short period of time, and you say to yourself, well, certainly they must be on steroids because I've been at this for decades, and I haven't put on that amount of muscle. So there's something going on. Well, that may be true in some of the cases, but I have seen cases where someone has accomplished remarkable transformation in their physical prowess without a lot of work, actually, in a very, very short period of time. In fact, in about a 16-week period, I know someone who has accomplished things that have taken other people decades to do. And I got a chance to speak with this person. And this person was actually an alcoholic. He was in dire circumstances. He was actually at one point in a home, sort of in a captive situation. He was paying someone, he was delusional, he was paying someone to provide shelter for him, but at the same time didn't realize he was captive. His family finally catches up with him and finds him, and he finds one of my videos on the internet, and he does this unbelievable transformation, remarkable transformation in an extremely short period of time. So he came to New York to visit me, and we sat down on a park bench, and I thought to myself, this is unbelievable. This would have normally taken years to accomplish. And I learned through meeting him that it wasn't the amount of time that he was focused on. He decided that he was going to get sober, and he looked at a picture of me and said, that is sobriety, and that's what I want. I want that. So he had this real detailed fixture in his mind of what he wanted. And in about 16 weeks, without having any physical history whatsoever of exercise or being in shape or anything, coming out of a pseudo-captive situation, drinking at a remarkable pace, was able to transform his entire physique and body and health profile in about 16 weeks. And what he had accomplished was more than I have seen people accomplish in decades. And it wasn't about the amount of time, because that didn't matter. It was how connected he was to the goal. It had nothing to do with time. He was that connected to getting healthy. He knew he owed it to himself. He knew he owed it to his family. And it's what he wanted. He shifted his mind completely into, this is what I'm going to do. So the question isn't, how long does it take to get in shape? The only question that you need to know is, how connected are you to the mission of what you are trying to complete? I'm sure you can find remarkable financial transformations that have happened to people. We hear about it all the time. People are desperate, broke, in debt, and then suddenly, in a matter of no time at all, they're ahead of the game. They're on top. They've made a turnaround. They may have a poor situation at work, and all of a sudden they're running the company. Mind you, the person who was did their transformation in a short period of time is now in charge of people at work. He's in charge of about 100 people at his job, which is just unbelievable. He is now married. He is sober. He has 2 children, and his life looks like it was a life that took decades to build, when in fact it was a 16-week shift. And that's how connected he was to the end result. So we've been asking the wrong questions. We think it takes 10 years to make partner. We think it takes such amount of time to accomplish a specific task, or to change our body, or to get out of debt, or something like that, when the question isn't time. It has nothing to do with time. It's, how connected are we to the mission that we're going to complete? And so I'd like to recite to you a poem that I wrote for this specific podcast and for this specific group of people who feel that it takes not only time, but immeasurable amounts of effort. And also, when you're that connected, by the way, to the mission, it feels actually effortless. It feels sort of as things are supposed to go. It doesn't feel like work, if you will. It doesn't feel like torture or pain. It feels natural. So here we go. Forget time as it will pass, in pursuit of all that lasts. Meaning is timeless, and the reverse is true, when your mission reveals the truth of you. The question isn't how long it will take, or how much work to collect your due. The only question that matters is clear. How truly connected are you? I hope you enjoyed today's podcast, and I look forward to your comments and your questions. I'm going to be posting this as well on YouTube as a video. And I want to wish you all the best and remind you that it is about connectedness and not about time. This is Victor Costa, signing off for the Daily Lift.